Hey everyone, welcome back to the studio. If you're new here, hi, I'm Rhea, the artist behind Twin Paper Studio, where I create art prints, bookmarks, stickers, and snail mail goodies. Today, I'm taking you behind the scenes and showing you everything I use to run my little art business, from my iPad and camera setup to my printer, paper, cutting machine, and packaging tools. I've shared bits and pieces before, but today I'm putting it all together in one video. So grab a cup of tea, get cozy, and let's get started. Let's start with how I organize behind the scenes with Artova. Running a small business on your own means wearing every single hat: artist, marketer, packer, and manager. And honestly, it can feel so overwhelming. I use Artova to plan and organize practically everything behind the scenes. It's where I map out my schedule, write down daily tasks, organize upcoming shop launches, and brainstorm new snail mail ideas. Of course, I don't follow my plans perfectly every single day, and that's okay. But having that structure gives me a clear direction, so I'm not wasting time wondering what I should be doing next or falling into procrastination. Once my ideas are planned out, it's time to design. The heart and brain of my creative workspace is my 12.9-inch iPad Pro and second gen Apple Pencil. My very first digital drawing setup was an iPad Air and the first generation Apple Pencil. Those two were my absolute first love. That's what I used to learn digital art when I was just starting out, and I drew so many of my early designs on them. To be honest, I could have been just as satisfied sticking with that setup. The main reason I eventually upgraded was that as my file sizes got bigger, I hit a wall with memory and canvas layer limits. Upgrading to the 12.9-inch iPad Pro gave me that extra memory boost for high-resolution 300 dpi canvases, plus the extra screen size feels amazing when laying out my designs. As for drawing software, I use Procreate for all of my digital artwork. My journey with Procreate really took off during the pandemic. When we got stuck at home, I started watching YouTube tutorials and taking Skillshare classes every single day. I instantly fell in love with digital art. I drew every single day, experimenting with different styles until I eventually found myself drawn to digital watercolor. That's when I fell head over heels in love with Lisa Glan's Aquarelle watercolor brushes. They give digital art such an authentic, soft, traditional watercolor texture with realistic bleeds and edges without any of the physical mess or waiting for paint to dry. It completely transformed my signature style for my art prints and snail mail designs. Procreate makes file prep so streamlined for a small shop. I can sketch with those dreamy watercolor brushes and export transparent PNGs ready for sticker cut lines or art prints right from my couch or my studio desk. Next up, how I film my studio vlogs, Instagram and TikTok reels, process clips, and product photos. I use a two-camera setup depending on the situation. My main everyday workhorse is my iPhone 17 Pro Max, which was a huge upgrade from my old 13 Pro Max. I use my iPhone for almost 80% of my shop photos, TikToks, Reels, and YouTube footage simply because of convenience. The camera quality is incredible, and being able to film a process video and immediately start editing it on the exact same device saves me so much time. However, I also use my DJI Osmo Pocket 3. I absolutely love the buttery smooth gimbal stabilization and ultra crisp footage it gives me. The main trade-off is workflow speed. I have to transfer the files over to my phone before editing. Plus, I've noticed the Osmo footage can render a bit darker in low light indoor spaces, so I specifically pull out the Osmo on bright sunny days or when shooting natural light studio vlogs. And picking up those soft light. For editing all my content, my go-to app is InShot. I know a lot of creators use CapCut or desktop editing software, and I've actually tried CapCut in the past, but I always find myself coming back to InShot. The interface is just super clean, intuitive, and easy to navigate. I personally subscribe to their 1-year plan to unlock additional features like removing ads and watermark, extra transitions and effects, which speeds up my workflow. But of course, the free version is just as good for basic editing. You definitely don't have to subscribe to the premium version when you're starting out. The free features gives you everything you need to trim clips, add text, and edit great videos. To keep my shots steady, I have 2 different tripods in my home studio. For years, I used a Sensin tripod. It was actually a farewell gift from my ex-office colleague when I resigned, so it holds a special place in my heart. It's super durable and served me well for a long time. But the main friction point was that it's quite bulky, and having to manually pull out and adjust all 3 legs every single time I wanted to shoot a quick desk clip got so inconvenient. So recently, I bought the Ulanzi MT85. This one is specifically meant for my phone, and it has made daily filming so much easier. It allows you to quickly rotate your phone between vertical and horizontal filming without unclamping the phone. It extends smoothly to give you a higher angle for full desk workspace views or overhead process shots. The legs fold together into a comfortable handle, turning it into an instant handheld vlog stick when you want to film around the room. For my snail mail art prints, I alternate between 2 different papers depending on the look I want. First is Canson XL watercolor paper. Printing digital watercolor art on actual watercolor paper gives it such an authentic, tactile texture and an amazing finish that makes digital art look hand-painted. My second option is an uncoated 300 GSM ivory cardstock. Unfortunately, this one doesn't have a specific brand name, but at 300 GSM, it's nice and thick, and the ivory tone gives the print such a cozy, premium feel with incredible print quality. Now, if I want a specific glossy look for certain art prints, I actually outsource those to a professional printer. Right now, I haven't found a paper stock for my studio printer that gives me that exact soft gloss finish without being overly shiny. So outsourcing those specific runs give me the perfect professional finish. Besides stationery, I also sell canvas tote bags. I don't print these at home. Instead, I create the designs on my iPad and partner with a local manufacturer to bring them to life. Outsourcing the tote bags allows me to offer high-quality, durable canvas products to my shop without having to invest in heavy-duty textile printing gear for my studio. For my sticker sheets, I use HTV Ron sticker paper. I love it because it's super affordable compared to other big brands, and the quality is genuinely impressive. It holds ink really well without smudging. For my standalone die-cut stickers, I use PP sticker paper. It's also very budget-friendly, but the biggest perks are that it's naturally water-resistant and the colors print so vibrant and rich on it. I also keep ASAB cold laminating sheets on hand specifically for my die-cut stickers. It's a pressure-sensitive self-stick film that I apply right over the printed sticker paper before cutting. ASAB gives them such a clean, scratch-proof, water-resistant finish, perfect for stickers going on laptops or water bottles. And for my bookmarks, I use QUAF 250 GSM cardstock. At 250 GSM, it has that nice, sturdy weight that doesn't feel flimsy, and since I also laminate my bookmarks afterward, it gives them the perfect rigidity. Plus, the print quality on coiffed cardstock makes the watercolor details pop so beautifully. Once the art is ready, it's time to print. I use the Epson EcoTank L18050, and I honestly love this machine. It's a 6-color printer, which sounds technical, but all it really means is that it's amazing at picking up those soft, light colors in my watercolors. The best part is the EcoTank side of it. I just pour the ink into these little tanks on the front. It's way less wasteful than those old cartridges, and I don't have to worry about running out of ink right in the middle of my big Snail Mail Club batch. It's also an A3 printer, so it gives me a lot of room to grow if ever I want to print bigger pieces of art for you guys. Now, for the machine that turns printed sheets into actual products, my Silhouette Portrait 3. I use this machine mainly for cutting my sticker sheets and die-cut shapes, seal logos, and thank you cards. I chose the Portrait 3 over bigger cutting machines because it's so much more affordable, has a smaller footprint on my studio desk, and it just gets the job done. I will be completely honest though, it definitely comes with a learning curve. In the beginning, I wasted so much paper trying to dial in the cut settings. Now that I have my custom cut settings saved, it's smooth sailing. And to make my workflow even faster, I sometimes use matless cutting. For materials that have their own backing layer, like sticker sheets, you can feed the paper straight into the machine without sticking it onto a cutting mat first. It saves so much time during big production days. Next step is my laminator. I use the Suni YE381, which is an A3 size laminator. One super important tip I've learned though, always make sure your laminator is at the right temperature before feeding your paper through. I turn it on, wait a few minutes for it to heat up, and once it's ready, the indicator light will turn green. Waiting for that green light ensures the rollers are hot enough to seal evenly without warping your paper stock or leaving wave marks. For the laminating pouches, I use Kidario laminating sheets. Laminating is my favorite step for durability and quality control, especially for items like bookmarks that get handled constantly. Feeding my printed coiffed cardstock through the Suni with Kidario pouches seals the print, protects it against water droplets and bends, and gives the bookmarks that crisp, sturdy, store-bought finish that holds up over time. For cutting straight edges on art prints and bookmarks, I love my Gillisi A4 paper cutter. When I first started my shop, I used a smaller basic paper cutter. While they can get the job done at first, you definitely run into cutting issues like blade drag, uneven alignment, or tearing thicker cardstock. Upgrading to this A4 cutter was a night and day difference for getting razor-sharp lines. Since so much of my shop revolves around snail mail, I also wanted to quickly share the extra supplies I use for letter writing and packaging. For the extra letters inside my snail mail, I use a 110 GSM acid-free paper. It holds ink beautifully without bleeding through. It's thick enough and the color is not so white, so it's giving a cozy feel. To bundle and protect my prints and letters inside the package, I wrap them in tracing paper. It adds a subtle frosted layer that looks so elegant when a customer unpacks their order. For envelopes, I choose a 5x7 120 GSM sage green envelope to ensure everything stays safe in transit. I also use this rubber decorative stamp depending on my snail mail vibe. Using a rubber stamp gives every single package a unique and handmade touch that stickers just can't replicate. And my absolute favorite final touch is stamping the front flap of my custom logo stamp, which I ordered online. I sent them the logo and it arrived after a few days. That is my full studio lineup, from business planning and digital art to printing, cutting, laminating, and snail mail packaging. If you're watching this and feeling overwhelmed by the amount of gear, My biggest piece of advice is don't feel like you have to buy everything at once. When I started, I used my old phone and my iPad Air. Build your toolkit slowly as your shop grows and your budget allows. I've linked all the equipment, paper stocks, machines, and tools mentioned today down in the description below so you can check them out. If this video was helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more studio vlogs and snail mail behind the scenes. Let me know in the comments below what's the one tool in your workspace you can't live without. Thanks for hanging out with me today, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!